Hello, people. I believe I meet you in a good situation. I want to talk a little bit about knowledge, tact, and wisdom. These they are they are components of love, and they are necessary oil, you know, grease that oils the wheel of Christianity. It gives you respect. You evangelize with it because you respect people. You have value for people. When you know how to apply these three things in your life, in talking to people, in having discussion with people, in treating people, is very important. You see, knowledge is facts, information you got maybe in a practical situation. You experience them. Some of them you do not experience. You just acquire them, by studying, that is knowledge. Okay, but when you talk about tact, is ability to be able to, you know, apply, use, use some ways to get a result positively. So tact can, is adroitness. They speak. You are sensitive. You apply something, knowledge you have sensitively to achieve results. That is tact. And when you talk about wisdom, is application of knowledge. How you use knowledge to achieve a purpose, positive purpose. Is use it in solving problems, in creating an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. You apply knowledge, and that is wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give an example. There's a way you tell somebody, don't be silly, and he will smile about it. The same word, don't be silly, he gives you a punch. What is the difference? That is where tact comes in. So the way you speak to something, your words, your tone, and all that, your face, and all that will transport, friendliness to somebody. You look at him, you talk, he smile back. But when your voice is stony and you say, don't be silly, that person will react. But you're smiling and you're telling him, don't be silly. Depending on how you put it, he looks at you as being friendly. Maybe you are trying to crack joke, or you are trying to say, hey, that thing you say is not okay. Okay, but the way you said it is acceptable. You see, these things I'm saying, they are very, very, very necessary. They put oil, grease to the wheel of Christianity. You are practicing your Christian, you are a boss. The way you talk to people, when they say that boss is kind, that boss is sensitive, and you talk about he's a Christian, your own Christianity becomes different, and he wants to go with you to church. I've worked with some people as a teacher in many schools in Nigeria, and I met some people who literally say, "Oh, Obi, I want to go to your church. Come and take me to church." I didn't preach to them. You understand? They saw the way I handle them, the way I'm sensitive to what I never use word to offend them. You understand me? You see? I worked in government college for a long time in Ikorodu. You understand me? My ladies in Ikorodu, in my department, I was head of Department of Science. If you bring any case to me, because I was a very, very dangerous disciplinarian, I can tell you that. If you bring any case to my department, before you get to me, so one of them will intercept you and say, "What do you want?" And they will start defending me before ever they say, "Daddy, Baba, take your child and go back." That is not Mr. Obiakarije. Are you getting the point? You know why? Because of the way I handle them, with love, with tact. I apply wisdom, soften anger. They come with that bustling anger. I just give them 2 words. They cool down. You understand me? So I told you, it's a nigri, it's a part of love. Tactfulness, wisdom, knowledge. You know, they grease. They are department of there's some component of love. You gain people than lose them. You see, some evangelism we are doing may not be so fruitful, because the word you speak, Jesus said, the word that I speak, they are what? Spirit and life. It bounces on people's conscience. They cannot fight it. They have to bow. Some bounces on some people's consciences, they wouldn't even feel it. You know what I mean? Because your words are not effective. And what makes it effective is what you have in you already. Because you exhume, you release the spirit that is in you. If you go to a church where the pastor is a fornicator, an adulterer, that spirit he releases to the congregation. Go there, you will see a lot of people doing that, because the man is releasing a wrong spirit. Go to a church where the man is talking about holiness, practicing holiness. It influences the life of, they call it transference of spirit. Are you getting me? So these things are necessary in our kingdom living. Christianity is life. Life you live day to day. You know, when you move away from people, they remember you. Oh, they miss you. They miss you for what quality that you have. This thing talks about the quality of your Christianity. When you say, "I'm a Christian," they believe you, because they have seen the evidence, the testimony, of your life. You getting my meaning? So it is interesting for you to understand. This is why Christianity is losing grip, because our men of God are busy talking of mundane things that does not change life. It's not screaming, it's not falling down, it's not fall down and die. No, the life you live will touch people's life, and they want to have memory. The memory, when they think about you, they remember what you told them. There are people who repented. Why? Because of the word you released to them. Not immediately. It's stored in their mind. It's stored in their mind. One time, bam, it comes back to them, and they obey, because the spirit you are releasing, you are loving. You understand me? And what does James chapter 1 verse 5 says? It says, "If you lack wisdom, pray for it, and the Lord will give you wisdom." Brethren, I think I've spoken enough right now. God bless you.